Hi there, Future Alden. It's the 27th of February. I have an exam in the morning, and I haven't studied for it at all. Uh, there's this new sort of teaching method out there that's called the reverse classroom, and the basis of it is that students don't learn super well in a lecture where someone talks at you. Instead, people learn from a more interactive lesson where you're doing stuff the whole time. And so the reverse classroom idea comes from people should learn the materials at home by themselves, and then when you come to class, you just do like problems together, that sort of interaction stuff. Personally, doesn't really work for me. I find that this method means that I don't actually get the concepts explained to me properly before I go ahead and, start doing this stuff. Like, if I get to a point and I'm like, okay, what? Then I don't know where to go from there. Like, both of my parents were lecturers. That was that's their background, and my dad learns basically exactly the same way that I do, which kind of makes sense, seeing as he raised me, and also we have similar genetics, so it kind of makes sense that our brains work in similar ways. And the way that he did lectures is that he explained things intuitively, and he worked through examples, and his lectures were very interactive, and that sort of learning is what works for me, where the explanations are the interactive bit, not so much the practice. I think having a reverse classroom, it'll definitely work for some people. It won't work for everyone, though. When researching this, the conclusion of the people who did research it was that the reverse classroom method has no real change on the average result of the students, but the spread of the results is more varied. Some people do worse and some people do better, but the average is about the same. I apparently am one of the people who is on the latter end of the spectrum. Like, I'm on the lower end. So I'm one of the people who gets a bit fucked by these new methods of learning, because I need the interactive explanation, not the interactive problem solving. And that's, problem solving is what I do by myself best, not the thinking. I need the thinking and these new concepts, I need that bit to be interactive. So a flipped classroom is the opposite of useful. And I say this because my exam tomorrow is in a subject which is taught in the reverse classroom method. Wish me luck!